Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the review session of the U Hotel's performance in Quarter 1 and Quarter 2 of Year 1. If we take a look at the financial performance of the U Hotel in Quarter 1 and 2 of Year 1, we can see a positive changes in the main factors. In specific, the revenue has been steadily increasing throughout the last 6 months, and we also forecast this trend to continue. Moreover, we managed to improve the performance in terms of the net profit, which was negative for the first 2 months, and now, in the end of Quarter 2, it results approximately a plus of $241,000 or 38.16% in terms of gross operating profit. In addition, as the cash balance is quite low for the moment due to the high number of investments in services, facilities, and refurbishments that we have done throughout the last quarters, we have decided to slow down a bit with additional activities for the next quarter and save up money for the room's renovation.
Our room department in the first quarter, we just slightly adjusted our ADR and occupancy according to the data in the Quarter 2 Year 1 from the previous trial. Because we used to have the highest ADR and occupancy index in the market, which were quite efficient. However, in this case, comparing with other competitors, we almost had the lowest ADR and occupancy, which directly led to insufficient room revenue. Therefore, we have increased 10% of occupancy in the Quarter 2, according to the occupancy change from the guideline of occupancy and market mix. At the same time, because our hotel mainly focuses on the business clients, so we kept the room rate higher in the weekday, but reduced the price gap between weekend and weekday by increasing weekend ADR. In the end, we got ADR and RevPAR index higher than the baseline, but still need to improve our occupancy.
F&B department, our first quarter, the actual and the forecasting is similar. Second quarter, because we are a bit too confident about our food and beverage cover, so the actual number is all lower than our forecasting. So what can we do in the next quarter? The next quarter, Quarter 3, will be the high season according to the report. So we are quite confident about what can we do in next quarter. We increase our food cover about 40%. And regarding for the revenue, the first quarter we have about 753,000, and the second quarter we increase about 48%. And the food cost of sale, the first quarter is about 24.12, and the second quarter our cost of sale decrease about 2%. And the beverage cost of sale, the first quarter is about 50%, and second quarter we don't have any beverage share due to the reason that our beverage price is too high. And talking about our price is generally higher than the market. So what can we do is we adjust the price to see what our performance can do in the next quarter.
The overall performance from HR department is relatively good for Quarter 1 and Quarter 2. On the first quarter, we were 6% overstaffed since the actual occupancy is below the forecasted occupancy. In spite of that, the payroll-related expenses of our hotel is still on average comparing to our competitive set. On the second quarter, we decreased the number of staff mainly in rooms and F&B departments. So therefore, the staffing level in Quarter 2 changed from 106% to 96%. We've been investing on staff training since Quarter 1, and currently the overall level of staff competency is 95%. Our staffing price and value index from Quarter 1 and Quarter 2 currently is 94%, which is the highest amongst our competitors. For the next quarters, we will still continue with our current staffing strategy, which is not too far from the guidelines. We will also try to keep the staffing variance between -2 to 0. And training will be invested continuously to increase the competency and productivity for each staff.
Now I will introduce the sales and marketing performance in the first 2 quarters. In the first quarter, marketing have a bad performance because we put less than other. The reason is that we still consider the market environment will be the same as travel. But the truth is all our other competitors spend more in the marketing activities comparing with the travel. Therefore, the money we spend in marketing cannot have a good effect in the market. In the second quarter, we put more attention on marketing activities. Now our marketing performance is getting better. Therefore, in the next quarter, we will keep increasing the marketing expense to catch the market average level. For the advertising part, according to the comment, it is useful and timely. From the price and value index of advertising, we have the highest number. Every month we put around 12% of the revenue into marketing and advertising activities in order to increase the market share of both rooms and F&B department. Until now, at the end of quarter 2, our room market share is slowly increasing, but the F&B department share is still very low. In this case, I can consider that the activity in sales and marketing is significant, but in order to increase the market share, we need to improve from another factor.